Okay, so I want to preface this with my life is a real smooth joke, which is why this presentation will be in memes. The first meme, you can't even read it, but you don't even gotta worry about that. You gotta worry about volume up, so everybody should be listening. I also want to say that you can interact with me. If I say something, snap. If I say something that you like or you enjoy, say, I don't know, however you wanna get that energy out. My name is Ari. I am a non-binary poet and teaching artist from the South Side of Chicago. And I'm here to talk about my experience leading young folks. Well, I'm 19, I don't know if I said that, but leading people who are in high school still, so they're only a couple years younger than me. I teach this After School Matters program with my partner Kennedy right here. And we're both very young. And I could talk about how we face adultism and how we face this immense ageism and how it's condescending a lot of the time. But I think what I really want to talk about is the joy that I find in doing it. There's nothing like getting up and doing something that you enjoy and also being able to teach other people how to do it, regardless of how young they are, how old they are, whatever. And I think a lot of our conversation with youth is like, what do you need to do? What do you need to do? Like, just do what you want, G. Like, come on now. I think there's so much joy in just getting up and doing what you want to do. I have 2 jobs, and I hate one job. I absolutely hate it. I work tomorrow, and I am dreading it. But I have another job that I enjoy, which makes it all worthwhile. And that's just, I guess, the duality that I have with like doing things that I need to do and also doing things I want to do. But I think what's so important about being a young person, leading another young person, is how vulnerable they're able to get with you because we're on the same kind of field. Let's be honest, ageism is very real. Young people are afraid of adults. I am afraid of adults. And I think that there's power in just being young and looking at someone and going, we are here together. We both don't know what the hell going on. So let's not know together. And I think that that's just like the most beautiful part of it. What's another good thing? They be wild. Oh, they be so wild. The folks I teach, they just be doing whatever. Not necessarily, but I think it's because like they feel open enough to do what they feel. I think that's really what it is. And I never want to police them, and you try not to police them because outside of these walls where adults exist, I'm looking at all of you. There's so much policing. And I just want them to know that in a space where I'm in, that they are free to express themselves however they feel. And I think that that's what it means to be youth-led, is to affirm their feelings and to affirm the fact that you are here with me. And just appreciating like where we are in the same timeline. But I guess here's a question. Do young people need adults to succeed? No. But we do need this. Money. We need money. We need resources. When we were coaching our LTAB team, we won, by the way, period. When we were coaching the LTAB team, it was very difficult for us to have just a space to practice in. We had a classroom, but if we were not there with somebody older than like 21 or somebody, then we could not practice. So that means we were practicing in the park. We were practicing in my basement, which was they dirty. We were practicing in our teammates' basement, and it was just really unfortunate. And I do think that our season could have went a lot more smooth if we just had a place to call home. And I think that that's one thing that if you don't want to lead youth per se, or you don't feel like you're that person, I do think that if you are able to give resources, then do that. If you are able to give your time, do that. A space, do that. Because that is the most tangible way to help folks. Also, if you don't have money, what can you do? Give me. You can combat adultism by affirming young people's voices. Just like go up to anybody who presented today and say, you are transcendent. You are amazing. Keep doing what you're doing because you enjoy it. Because you find, like you have passion. And And I think that like that's the number one way, at least in my mind. Another one would be to make room for the young people in your life to take the lead. Like there are so many age bars. We were going to B&V and I couldn't coach there because I'm 19 and you need to be 21. And I think making literal room for young folks to be able to lead is like the most tangible way to do that. Another one is to check yourself before you wreck yourself, period. Okay? Check the way that you speak to young people. You can talk, like you don't have to, I don't know, you don't have to adopt slang. You don't have to do none of that. But you just meet them with respect. If you have to, pretend that they are 30 years old and they're going through a midlife crisis also. Meet them with that type of respect. Yeah, 30, I guess. And I think that communication is the best way to let people know in general, especially young folks, that you are there for them and that you care about what they're doing. And I think that that's just like the number one overarching theme, like that whole, the more you know, rainbow, isn't that? It's show them that you respect them. Show them that you care. I think that's all that I have. Yeah. You can clap now.